it's been a while since I've taken you on a tour inside my refrigerator, so I thought today would be the perfect time because it's the first part of the week and we just stocked up on all of our groceries. For those of you who don't know, my husband and I are both vegan. He is Lazy Man Vegan here on YouTube, and he eats cooked food, and I pretty much only eat raw food. So here's what's in our vegan fridge. I'll start with this side. We have a variety of mustards from Dijon and Stone Ground. We have a regular yellow mustard in here. And then I save all of the empty mustard bottles for homemade dressings because I always make my own dressings. And I like to have a variety of them in here, so when I'm in the mood for something and I don't have time to make a fresh dressing, I've got one handy here. So I have all of my different dressings stocked in here. I've got maple syrup, tahini. This is one of the best raw tahinis, the Blue Mountain brand. I love all of their stuff. They have amazing raw nuts and nut butters. Sprouted nuts, I love their sprouted pumpkin seeds. I've got homemade almond butter in here. Some tea in here. I think this one is a combination of red clover with marshmallow root and maybe burdock root. And I steep the tea, and then I like to sweeten it with the maple syrup and have it in here cold, especially for really hot days like today. I also have this Coconut Secret teriyaki sauce, which I haven't really used too much. It's not raw. And I have nama shoyu in here also. I don't use too much of that. It's very salty, so that's like on a rare occasion when I might use that. So then on this side, this is pretty much my husband's side. He's got some applesauce in here. He's got his B12 in here. He takes the Now brand Ultra B12. He's got his fresh squeezed orange juice in here and some cold waters. He's got his organic Trader Joe's apple juice, which he loves. He's got organic ketchup from Trader Joe's in here. And we both love the Coconut Secret Coconut Aminos. It's really tasty stuff, and it's not too salty. That's another reason why we really like it. And then this is a dressing that I make up for him, and I like to save the old apple cider vinegar bottles to put his dressing in here so it stays on the door. And also there's some Mega Food, Mega Flora probiotic in here. I use these to make my raw yogurt, coconut yogurt. So that's that. Now, moving on to the inside of the fridge, starting from this side over here, I've got fresh coconut water. I like to buy cases of coconut for the coconut water, usually, and I empty out all the coconut water into these awesome bottles and keep it up here. When I want to use coconut water in a recipe or just drink it because I love it so much, I've got my fresh pressed orange juice up here. Usually I have a full bottle like this one, full of orange juice for smoothies in the morning, and then I have another partial one. And this is organic celery from Costco. And here is my coconut yogurt that I love to make, and I use it for so many things, salad dressings especially. It's great as a sour cream, a vegan sour cream when I want to make something Mexican inspired. So I have several jars of that in here. It lasts a really long time, so I like to make a bunch of it in advance and just keep it in the fridge. In the back there's some sauerkraut and some onions back there. There's a barbecue sauce back there. We have fresh organic strawberries, organic blueberries. There's some dates back here. Another container of blueberries. Here's some Trader Joe's pineapple. I've got tons of dates in here. I've got fresh dates from the Bautista family, 7hotdates.com. I've got Kadrawi dates and Halawi dates in here. I've got the jewel dates in the very back. some red chard back there. I've got some red grapes, a big thing of red grapes and green grapes from Costco. I love their organic grapes right now, so good. In the very back, we have these steamed cooked beets that my husband loves on his salads. These are from I Love Beets, and I get these by the case at Costco. So I've got a couple cases of these back here. And, well, I guess we'll just go with this side. So in here, I've got Reed avocados, Fuji apples, some Meyer lemons, which are my favorite. I love Meyer lemons. I've got these amazing plums from the farmer's market. Quite a few different varieties of plums. They're so good. These are really good too. I've got some fresh ginger in here. I've got a pink grapefruit in here because I plan on making a salad dressing recipe with grapefruit, and some white nectarines in here, and that looks like it for that side. Oh, there's a jalapeno in here, a red one. And then on this side, I've got a marinated portobello mushroom that was in the dehydrator, and I've got an open package of the I Love Beets for my husband. I've got some raw ketchup that I made in here for a dish I made the other night. More blueberries. We've got a bunch of bottled waters in the back there. My husband's apple juice, which he loves to have handy. Got a big thing of organic spring mix. We always have a big container of spring mix in the fridge usually because we eat lots of large salads. In the back, there's 2 heads of organic cauliflower and a bunch of fresh waters over here. In the very, very back, there's a head of romaine lettuce and a bag of organic spinach from Trader Joe's. I've got some freshly washed and cut up vegetables in these containers for salads, so really quick if I don't have time to like wash a bunch of stuff, I've got some stuff handy that doesn't need to be washed, and then it's just ready to chop. So in here there's celery, beets, white mushroom, and a carrot in here. There's only celery in here. And then in this case are my absolute favorite Kent mangoes. So they were off the charts this year. So good, from Costco. And then some grapes, green and red grapes from the farmer's market. Then down below on this side I have a huge bag of organic zucchini because I love zucchini. It's great for all different kinds of recipes, putting them in salads, making them into salad dressings. They really help to lower the fat content but make salad dressings more creamy, so I use those a lot. Love them in noodle dishes like this one I made last night. It has spinach and red onion and zucchini with some cilantro, and it's got avocado and lemon juice, just a little tiny bit of salt in there, and that is delicious. Oh, and also some fresh young green garlic. And here's a bag of organic powder greens from Trader Joe's. These are really good. Probably gonna make a recipe with these. Another thing of fresh celery. This is a chipotle pasta salad that my dad makes. He makes really amazing vegan dishes, and he brought some over for my husband, so this is that. In the very back, there's a huge Maui onion that's almost as big as my head. These are amazing. They're so sweet and delicious in all kinds of recipes, especially salads. That's where we use the majority of these Maui onions. In the back, there's a half a head of red cabbage, great for salads. And in the very, very back, there's a little tub of organic white miso. Great when you're making an Asian recipe or something that requires a really savory taste. All right, in this drawer, we have my favorite herb, Chinese mahogany. Delicious in salads. It's rare, you rarely can find it many places, but it's so good because it has kind of like a garlic and oniony flavor. There's some carrots in here. There's a couple of white button mushrooms. I like to keep them in paper bags. It helps them to stay fresh without spoiling. Same with the garlic. Garlic stays really well, and just like one of those lunch paper bags, just keep them in there. This is the young green garlic. It's very mild, very sweet, and so delicious. Japanese cucumbers in here. I love these. These are my favorite, and I love these Debbie Meyer green bags because they really help to keep things fresh. Got a red Maui onion in here, also wonderful in all kinds of recipes. We've got a fresh jicama from the farmer's market in here. A bunch of beets, more beets for salads, dressings. We got some of these zucchinis that are summer squashes. They're really beautiful. They make a really pretty presentation when you're slicing them for a dish or whatever you want to make it with. They're very sweet and delicious. And we have some Napa cabbage in this bag here. And then down in the secret drawer below, I don't know if you can see this, but got a whole ton of other things in here. Got a couple bags of these little organic mini bell peppers. I love these so much because they are so sweet and often taste so much better than a full-size pepper. For some reason, the flavor just gets really packed in these, and these are usually allowed to ripen properly, where most produce in a grocery store is picked really green and then they gas it with ethylene, I think it's ethylene gas, and basically that just turns it a bright red color, but it isn't ripened and it has no flavor. So these always, to me, have amazing flavor, and I always have a couple of bags of these in here. I love sprouts, and I love to make my own, but sometimes I don't have the time to make my own, so I like to buy them. And these are these are onion sprouts, but I also really like clover sprouts as well. My husband just bought these tortillas. They're cassava and chia tortillas, and they're grain-free. I've got some raw sprouted almonds from the farmer's market. I've got some fresh dried fruit that I dried myself in the dehydrator. Pour that in here. Got a little face mask in here so that when you're really hot or you have a headache, that feels really good to put on your head. We've got some hemp seeds. I love hemp hearts. Hemp seeds are so good and so good for you, and they taste great on salads and in dressings. Really good stuff. I've got some fresh green onions in here. Got some fresh parsley in here. I've got some organic chia seeds in here. Great for omega-3. I've got some key limes. Key limes are the best limes. They're so delicious and great in water, in recipes, in tea. I've got some raw walnuts in here from the farmer's market. I've got a fresh fennel bulb in here. That's really good in recipes. I've got some radishes in here. And some sun-dried tomatoes, which aren't sun-dried, but they're fresh tomatoes from the farmer's market that I dried myself in the dehydrator, and those are great to have on hand all the time for sauces and recipes and dressings. And sometimes they're just good to eat like chips. Very good. Got some fresh cilantro in here and some dried fruit. This is mostly multicolored raisins from the farmer's market. So that's basically everything in the fridge, and now I'll give you a little peek at what's inside the freezer. Alright, so typically my husband has loads of potatoes in the freezer, usually a bagged brand that he can throw into a pan and fry up really quickly. Right now he's got Injun 2 burgers, and he loves this Italian fennel one. He likes to have that alongside a salad. He's got these mixed mushrooms from Whole Foods. I bought him some curled kale that I want him to try, and he loves spinach, so he'll have that. And we go through a lot of these petite green peas. We really enjoy these in our salads, and I like to make recipes with those as well. And he's got some sweet yellow corn that he likes to eat. Usually he'll mix the 2 peas and corn together and eat those with a meal. Then on this side we have loads of those delicious Kent mangoes that I stocked up on and froze for smoothies and desserts for later on. We've got wild frozen blueberries from Trader Joe's, which I love to put in smoothies. And we've got some pine nuts in here. And some organic frozen raspberries. Oh, and I've also got a few pieces of nectarine that I didn't want to go to waste, so I threw them in here to freeze, which will go in a smoothie sometime soon. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I really hope it inspires you to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You'll find a new video here every Thursday, so be sure to subscribe so that you can stay connected and be updated every time a new video becomes available. That's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the